Hello guys, it's so good to have you back on my channel. Today we'll be looking at another aspect of PHU test scenarios. We've been looking at writing scripts or test plans on PHU. So today we'll be going to look at how to write a script on Ping. Now if we go to custom and select the test plan, let's select drive test outdoor. Now click on this plus icon up here. Now we'll select this item, test item Ping template. So let's dive in. Service tags, okay, just the name that you want to give to this test item so that you can easily recognize it when you want to run this test. So we use Airtel Ping, then protocol type. You are at the liberty to use IPv4 or IPv6. IPv4 is actually an old version of protocol type with limited capacity, while IPv6 is a newer version of protocol type that has a larger capacity to accommodate more users. So let's use IPv4 since we are likely the only person going to use this script at a time. Now destination is the URL that you would like to ping. So let's, for the purpose of this test, let's use www.google.com. Packet size, okay, we can leave it at 32, is the number of data we want to likely spend to open or to ping this particular URL. You have test timeout. Test timeout is the time, the duration it should take the UE to ping the URL, that's the www.google.com, before it is considered to be a failure. Now this test timeout is set depending on the type of test you want to run. Let me also add that in pinging, you can ping using 2G internet, using 3G internet, and using 4G internet, or even 5G internet. Now the difference will be this test timeout, how long it will take each of these technologies to ping the URL that we have imputed successfully. So for instance, if we are going to be pinging using 2G technology, we are going to expect that our test timeout will be higher. Now note that this 1000 that we are seeing here is actually milliseconds. So if we are going to ping using 3G, the test timeout will be shorter. If we are going to ping using 4G, the test timeout will be shorter. So experience has shown that if you are pinging with 4G, you can get as slow as 16 milliseconds. Yes, you can get, or even 15 milliseconds to ping a particular URL, depending on the quality of the network and the coverage that you are getting at that time. Now since we are pinging with 4G technology, we are going to set our test timeout to 200. Now 200 implies it should take the internet, the UE, about 2 seconds to ping the URL that we have imputed. Now test interval, of course, is the time it will take the URL to between the first ping and the second ping. Mind you, this unit in voice call MOC is in seconds, but here it is in milliseconds. So in voice call MOC, we use 15 as our test interval, but here, because this is in milliseconds, our test interval will run in hundreds. So we can decide to use 300 as our test interval. So what we are saying is, after the first spin, it should take the UE not less than 3 seconds to initiate another ping. Then test count, of course, you know test count is the number of pings that we want to execute in the course of this test. So then last but not the least is initiate network service access. Now if we activate this, what we are saying, once the UE has pinged the first one, it should detach itself from the network, then attach again, establish internet, and then ping again, which might likely take a longer time. So it is always recommended and better, if you want to have a continuous ping, to deactivate initiate network service access, except on special occasions where that will be important. So let's save our script. Okay, so let's give it a try. Let's run the script and see if our script is working fine. So if you run this, you can notice that the ping has started successfully and it's succeeding in its pings, and it's running at a very high speed. The reason it's running at this speed is because we had set our test interval at 300, so it's doing this within 3 seconds, 300 milliseconds. Okay, so we'll go back and stop the script. So we can decide to reduce the speed at which it's pinging, so that we'll be able to give opportunity for the network to reselect from time to time. So we can come back and make our test interval, let's say, to be 1000. So if we do that, you can see that the speed at which it's pinging has reduced. It's not running the way it was running because we have reduced the test interval. So guys, that is it for today. You can see our pinging is successful at each iteration that we have tried to ping. Please subscribe to this channel and expect more and more videos from us. Thank you.